I'm wearing a yarmulke because I got a little bald spot on the back of my head I'm trying to hide. This is campinggeartv.com. I'm Josh.
I'm Ben.
And this is Gary. Today, I'm marking another one off the list. See what the voice thing I did.
Gotcha. Water bottles.
Yeah.
This is definitely a water bottle, but it's so much more, as with every water bottle we look at.
Right.
Every water bottle we've looked at has always been the greatest water bottle.
Right.
That's not true.
But it's not?
No, it is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
No?
I think so.
Yeah.
At the time, it was. And then
all,
we found the next one.
They're all good, and they all have their points, and truly what I would use this for is something way more than a water bottle.
Oh, yeah.
This is the Thermos. We're all familiar with Thermos, okay? Josh and I were sponsored by Thermos in 3rd grade.
Right.
Our lunch boxes were Thermos.
Yeah. And also fruit snacks.
Yes.
I was sponsored by fruit snacks.
I repped a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle lunchbox.
Really?
What was your selection?
I would usually have like a plastic grocery bag that would
Okay, so just disregard that. So Thermos, this is their vacuum insulated 40-ounce stainless king.
Oh yeah.
Stainless king. That sounds like a product that could be used in maybe the adult industry.
Reminds me of myself.
Yes.
Because I'm not the stainless king.
Right.
But, I've got some other nicknames.
True. Right. So anyways, beverage bottle. And the main point of this bottle is that it keeps things hot and cold for 24 hours.
I just saw what you did there about the stainless king.
Right, yeah. Pretty good, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I know, I enjoyed it. So let's talk about some specs first, and then we'll get into we'll keep the suspense towards the end. Does it keep things hot and cold for 24 hours?
Mm-hmm.
So it's got double wall vacuum insulation for maximum temperature retention, hot or cold.
Wow.
Unbreakable stainless steel interior exterior. It is pretty solid, I will say that.
Okay.
It's definitely a solid water bottle.
Sounds good.
Twist and pour stopper. Okay.
Nice.
It has a top, an insulated serving cup, and then twist and pour stopper. Okay, so really whatever you put inside here, whether it's uranium or coffee.
Funny you mention uranium because I believe that this is what Iran is using as centrifuges for their nuclear development program.
They're that strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bottles are fantastic.
Yeah.
Good point, Josh.
Thank you,
I
Ben.
saw a bit on CNN about that the other day. Like I said, it's a 40-ounce bottle, dimensions 3.7 inches by 4.4 by 12.1.
That's girthy.
Yeah, it is girthy.
Yeah.
So here's the deal. Does it keep things hot and cold for 24 hours?
Yeah.
I was very surprised. Now, we took this out. It's colder months now, so I don't care if it keeps it cold now because things are already cold. I care if it keeps it warm.
Yeah, dog.
So here's what I did. Here's how I tested this. We were out on an overnight trip, and I took
Yes, we were.
a can of soup, and normally I heat my soup in the microwave for 2 minutes.
Okay.
And I didn't give this bottle enough credit. I was like, let me get this soup piping hot.
Piping.
The kind that if I poured it on my genitals, it would burn really bad.
What?
So,
What?
If you're at the table and you spilled the soup, you've never spilled soup on your crotch before?
Right. Well, you said pour.
Sorry, spilled.
Right.
Spilled the soup. It would do some damage. So 3 minutes.
And you used a word that kind of made me giggle, because I'm not,
Poor?
I'm immature sometimes. Yeah.
What can you do?
Yeah.
Poor.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm not poor. I'm rich. I'm the 1%. So
Yeah, you are.
we 3 minutes on the soup in the microwave. 3 minutes. Got it very, very hot.
Mm-hmm.
Poured it in here, and we were gonna see how long is this gonna stay hot.
Yeah. Yeah. For real.
So the night we used this overnight on this trip. There's also a miniature version that Josh took out, and he'll talk about his experiences in a second.
Do you know the theme song of this Thermos?
What?
It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. Because it's hot.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome. We should put that in, but then YouTube's gonna take the audio off. And
Right.
Kills us every time.
Yeah.
We would use a lot more funny songs if YouTube played nicely, but they don't. So, took this out overnight, and it probably got down around 35 degrees at night, the night we were out. And the next morning, probably not quite 24 hours, but pretty close, I had the soup for breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to tell you, I was actually really surprised. The soup was very, very warm after that point.
All right.
Okay, and it wasn't like it was warm like it had been heated earlier and was cooling down. Even after all that time, I felt like I just pulled it out of the microwave.
Wow.
To be honest,
Wow.
I was really, really surprised at how well it worked.
That's impressive performance.
And I ate the soup out of the cup top.
How much of that impressive performance do you think has to do with the girth?
Well, there's the length of the bottle and then there's the girth.
Right.
Okay? And the girth, I think, is understated in its importance. Could even be more important than the length.
I think that's a good point.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think people talk about length all the time.
Yeah.
They forget girth.
Yeah.
I think the products that have more girth than length
Yeah.
are sometimes
Water bottles?
glossed over.
Mhm.
Right. But people don't realize that the girthiness is almost just as important and sometimes maybe even more important.
Yeah.
Look at this thing.
Right.
3.7 inches.
Right.
That's pretty girthy. It's got this really nice carrying handle. If you're into the whole, hey, I'm going to a construction site and I have my coffee and I want to carry it, you know, like 1950 style, they got that for you. And these
Yeah.
things are bolted on there.
Classic look.
Yeah, it is classic.
It's better than this.
Right. Correct. Cheapiness over there.
I don't even.
This handle is actually pretty sturdy. I'd have to probably hit it with an axe to break it. But
This is one of those cheap. This is a bottle that like I just got for free somewhere. It's like one of those bottles that you might see at Target for $5.
Right.
Right. And so people are probably buying these by the freaking boatload, but they work like crap. Right. I actually put coffee in this morning before I came over here because my coffee mug was dirty and whatnot. Blah blah. I needed something quick to pour coffee in. The second I pour the coffee in this hot coffee, the whole bottle is so hot that I can't even really touch it.
Right.
You know.
Piece of junk.
You just can't sell yourself short on bottles.
Right. And see, that's an interesting point because I got my soup to the point where, I mean, it was, you know,
Yeah.
again, if you were to spill it on yourself, it would hurt. But in the bottle, because it's insulated,
Right.
it's not hot, it's not cold, it just feels like how the bottle is.
Mm-hmm.
You can get this thing on Thermos's website, shopthermos.com. It also could be Shop the Thermos. It's difficult to say.
Who knows? It's tough to say.
$31.99. I believe it's worth every single penny. And
How much?
$31.99
That is a lot of pennies, but worth every one of them.
constitutes a marking up here on the water bottle wall of fame.
Another big moment here.
Number 11, a popular phrase used this year, 11 in 11.
Can we have a moment of silence after I...
Yep.
Hold on. Uh-oh. Okay. All right.
So go over there, check them out. Before I go on, Josh, you had the mini version, which he doesn't have here. It's at his house.
I did. Yeah.
You took that bottle with you out to your California trip just a little bit ago.
Yeah, I did, and it worked out really well. I didn't put any hot food in it. I didn't test it to the extent Ben did. I just kind of used it as my, go-to water bottle for most of the trip, and it worked out very nicely. It's a cool bottle. It doesn't have the handle on the side.
Right.
Right. It's a little smaller than that one, but the thing is super durable. Right. I mean, the thing I really like about it is that if you're in a situation where you need a durable bottle, you don't want some plastic bottle that, or something that's gonna crack. This thing is so freaking durable. Like, right, I'm carrying it with me while we were on a hike, okay? And I didn't take a pack with me, nothing. So I'm holding it in my hand the whole time. We get into some bouldering, some, climbing of some stuff, some areas where I had to, kind of be careful of getting down through some, little rock areas that were pretty steep, and I couldn't hold the bottle anymore. So I had to basically throw it down to the bottom of where I was going. Now, if you do that with a lot of bottles, they're just gonna break, right?
Good point.
When they smash into the ground 40 feet below you. This thing hit the ground, and sure, it got scratched up and like a couple nicks in it, but
The last thermos bottle we
good.
saw that we took a look at, I had dropped a few times.
Mhm.
And it definitely had some battle scars, but you know what they always say, chicks dig scars.
yeah,
And-
they look cool when they're beat up.
Right, and so,
Not the chicks, the bottles.
right, what
Yeah.
I like to do when I go out to bars and pick up women, the nights my wife is busy,
Right.
I take that bottle with me because that is what people notice.
Yeah.
A cool person who has a water bottle at a bar
kind of like do one of these. I'm not gonna. Don't worry. But
Oh, okay.
like
Yes. Yes.
like when you're at the discotheque
Right.
and you're like, "What's up, ladies?"
Right. Exactly. I
Just
mean,
kind of kick it and
it's exactly how I do. That's perfect.
yeah.
That's a great example of how not only to better your own life through
Right.
quality products and drink management, but also just to like absolutely bag some of the finest ladies out there.
If you want to take it to the next level,
Yep.
get a cell phone and clip it over here.
Mm.
Bluetooth headset.
Oh man. You know what else will take it up a notch even further is getting a beeper. Because if you get a beeper
Pager?
and clip it on, yeah, a pager or a beeper,
Yeah.
and clip it on your belt, people know you deal drugs and they know you make a lot of money.
Work at a hospital.
Or work at a hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I am amazed at that. It's like in this day and age, hospitals really still do use beepers.
They exist.
Craziness. They also might think you are a hostess at a restaurant.
Remember the Mountain Dew pager?
Yeah.
That was my first pager.
Dang.
Hit me if it's major.
Okay. So, thermosshopthermos.com. Go check him out. Tons and tons, and I really do mean tons. Some of their water bottles over there, they must have like 600 designs for. You know,
Yeah.
if you want a transformer on your water bottle, I think they got something over there to suit your needs. So go check them out. I don't know if we have any other products to look at them this year, but certainly I'm sure we'll take a look at some of their patented technology that is just super fantastic in years to come.
Well, that'd be nice.
Yeah, it'd be fantastic. Like I said, fantastic.
Yeah.
Until then, he's Josh, he's Gary, and I'm Ben. This is the place where all your dreams come true. CampingGearTV.com.